Saturday, then we're right here. The Total Program Makers, and there's the channel. So, alright, now what we're going to do is we're going to pick out a load of you and ask you questions about what you've just seen. If you don't get it right, get out. What year was Archimedes born? Get out! No, we're not going to do that. Well, I'm glad you enjoyed it. Yeah. He's now going to tell you what's next.
Yeah, has anyone got any questions they'd like to ask about that show or the series in general?
Or any questions in general about anything.
Yeah, about us.
Go on, yeah, screenshot.
What's your name? What's your name?
Isha.
Isha.
When does it start? When is it going?
When does it start?
At the end of January. Saturday morning, 10 o'clock. I think it's the 26th of January. I'm right there?
23rd? 26th? 26th?
What time?
Hang on a minute.
Oh, somebody knows.
No. Wednesday, there's two different options. Okay, if we sit down on two different days, two different times, you will catch it. The other day, something equally as good.
Anymore? Yes, you like, what's your name?
Hang on a minute, wait till the big red microphone's in your face. Hang on a minute. Right, what's your name?
What's your favourite experiment in the whole series?
That's a good one. We actually went and learned about Newton, G-force and gravity. And one of the ones we had to do, well, Dom had to go into centrifuge. Don't know whether you've seen the James Bond film where he gets in the centrifuge with a big spinny kind of machine. Dom had to go in there and he passed out, to be honest. Because the G-force in there is like what a fighter pilot would have. And then further on in that show, we had to go on something called the Wall of Death. I had to go on the Wall of Death. Would you go on the Wall of Death?
It's like a big, giant drum, big vertical wall. You get on a motorbike, right? No harness, nothing. You stick on a handlebar, while some nutter is behind you driving the motorbike, and you go round and round and round until you are at a right angle to the floor. You're literally spinning round and round and round with no safety harness. It was insane.
That's one to catch, because something interesting happens at the end of that.
Yes, it does.
Yes, you. Where's the microphone? Let's get the microphone shoved in your face.
Just wait. You get the green one, you lucky duckling.
What's your name?
Charlie.
Charlie. How old are you?
8.
8. Good.
What's your question?
I thought the favourite experiment would be when you ate loads of sweets.
Oh! Yeah, hands up. You would have liked to have done that. Yeah. I tell you what, it was great. The idea of it was great. Doing it was great. Afterwards wasn't so great.
Yeah, it felt a bit sweet.
Yeah. You've got a favourite sweet. What's your favourite sweet? Cola bottles? Gobstoppers. Yeah.
Oh, we could talk about sweets all day, couldn't we?
Yeah.
Any more? Any more questions?
Blue. Turquoise.
Blue. Turquoise. Hello. What's your name?
Honey.
Hello. How are you?
It's not a difficult question. How are you? Answer it.
Fine.
Good.
Were you good at science when you were at school?
No.
Really? I enjoyed science, put it that way, but of course you would get physics, biology, chemistry, don't you? It all becomes very complicated.
Yeah.
I think I took a modular of all three.
It's a modular.
I actually got B in GCSE. Yeah, I did well. Well, weirdly, some of the stuff we learned on this series we didn't know about. Did you know about any of that about Archimedes? So we learned loads, hopefully you did too. And you care about all these other geniuses as well.
I dropped out of physics and chemistry, but I haven't told you that, okay? Don't do it. It's not a good idea.
Any more for any more? Is that your hand up at the back? Yes.
Who are you?
What's your name?
Lucas.
Hello.
What was your favourite inventor and why? In the series?
I think it had to be...
Do you know one of them? We did an article in the Radio Times this week, and one we chose was Bazalgette, actually. Because when you flush the loo, you never even think about what happens to it, do you? But it actually goes into an underground network of thousands of miles of sewer system that Bazalgette designed and invented back in the 1800s.
But what we didn't realise is it then all gets pumped for miles and miles and miles, something called sewage plant, right? And all that, you would have thought loads of chemicals get added to it, right? Get rid of all the poop and stuff like that, sick, and everything.
All right, you don't need to listen.
But all that happens is a very, very elongated filtering process, and that's it.
And the water in the end comes out quickly. You could drink it.
You could. And all that happens then, nature takes its course, it gets evaporated, turns into rain, it's put in the reservoirs, comes back, comes a bit more, and we drink it. So in essence, you're drinking your own poo. Don't try that out.
I think another one though was Faraday actually, because electricity again is something you take for granted. You just plug something in, you use your TV, computer, whatever. But it's he hadn't come up with those principles back then, we wouldn't be here lit today.
How many more questions? Time-wise, how many more questions can we take? Yeah, do you know how many we're going to take? How long are we going to take? Oh, you asked a question, okay. Question. A minute. I think we were all right. There was just a bit of motion sickness on the centrifuge. That was pretty bad.
Probably the worst one, actually.
No, but there's always a second series. Possibly. The second series producer over there is over there, Lee, giving you suggestions for the English things that you like to happen to Dick and Dom.
I mean, yeah, it looks, you know, like the one I was saying about the Iron Maiden Faraday cage. And Dom actually climbed the pylon. Actually, there was one moment there where he slipped on the way back down the pylon. He went, how high was it? Like 100 foot, wasn't it?
It was high.
And he slipped on the way back down, so we had a bit of a moment then.
Again, please don't climb the pylon. Bad things will happen to you. Yeah. Alright. Oh, this is a good day off photo. Just give a bit of warning. We'll look natural. Okay? Take it again. Take it again.
And again, one more. Got it?
One minute. Right. Okay. Yeah.
Anything else?
Yes, you. Wait a minute. Oh, and here he comes. It's not a lollipop, by the way. What's your name?
Did you get hurt when you did the experiment?
Yes. Hospitalized. Lion. Yeah, no, we were okay. We came down on hot.
Lovely little day there. What's your name?
Anna.
Hello, Anna.
How long did it take for the boat to burn?
Now, TV does this very special thing. It kind of speeds up time. It actually took ages. We were kind of prepared for we were.
From the moment we lit the fuse wire with the heat ray that we built, it probably actually, because on there, 2-3 minutes it showed in the end. But it actually probably took, 45 minutes for it to get all the way from there to the base. We were like, right, okay, this is never going to happen.
Yeah.
And in the end, it did.
We got there. Any others? About life in general and well-being. Yeah.
What's your name?
Laura.
Hello.
What was the favourite show you did?
What a favourite
In the series? Or generally, at all the shows, generally. Okay.
Good question. Well, I think the one that we enjoyed doing quite a lot, because we were very naughty boys whilst we were doing it, was the bungalow, which was quite a good one, which a lot of you might know now is the diaries of Dick and Dom, the Dick and Dom diaries, where you show all the best bits of the bungalow. A long time ago,
We also have lots of fun doing Didi. Have you seen that? Where we become little people.
hello, Labby.
Didi movies, have you seen that one?
Actually, they all look like they're in Diddy movies now. It's
Yeah,
bizarre.
yeah.
They're that bit in the cinema when they're watching the thing about time.
When we sat next to Larry. Hello, Larry.
You look like you've got a question. What's happening? One more. Okay. I think I've got a question. Who? Which one?
Surely like sit there.
He doesn't want anything to do with you.
You just want to leave.
Studying body
Want to
language.
go home and play bush. Hello, madam. How are you? We've got one at the back there.
Oh, Harry Bat.
Geordie's
No, he's been booting us in the police force for having a really rubbish wig and bad Geordie terrible moustache. So, yeah, no, I can't comment. But no, he's the guy that plays Harry Bat in the Kingdom Diary, or you see him crop up on all the different shows that we do. He's called Ian. His real name, and you see him on Diddy movies and Kingdom Sleep Bar and the Slammer. Of course, we're not in the Slammer, we don't make it.
Not one of our friends.
And Slammer, Mr. Virgin. The only Virgin from the Slammer?
So anyway, I think that's all the time for. But yes, Wednesday, the 23rd of January, not long now.
Saturday morning at 10 o'clock.
Yeah.